games, you know what it is. The boys on the net just talking that biz. MFFLs gather all in the chat. Across the globe, we talking the Mavs. You know they can't play with the kid. Come listen, Texas, come and see how they live. Watch the replay, come and see what they did. It's tough when y'all come and see what it is. You got King, he's a poppin' prophet, or he like Neo in the Matrix. You got Rail, the tech god, or Mass Mind, Ali S is greatest. Baltimore to Dallas, you know that the flights are not stopping. The triple double madness, that loot get out, he dropping. The way stats trades up and sit in profit. They gonna take our picks and they gonna keep it honest. Numbers, development, that player progress, down to the team, up to the front office. So get your seats, gather your comments, keep it clean and stay on topic. WTM, please speak your part, ladies and gentlemen. This is a glow, y'all.
YouTube, Twitch, Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe, man. Listen, man, it's one of them nights for us. I'd like to welcome y'all to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs YouTube channel. Listen, man, it's the guy already ready to give out them shots, like my shirt says here. It is your boy, Rail, and joining me is a man that is begging and pleading for me to put the gun up, and that's my boy, King. What up, man?
Not much, bro. I think it's about that time. It's time to shoot those shots. Let's do it today.
Yeah, man. It's about time to shoot them shots, bro. But before we do all that, King, listen, man. If you guys are brand new to the channel, if you guys are into math content as much as we are, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, guys, help us out by hitting that like button. Smash that like button, guys. It doesn't cost you anything. It's very easy. One push of a button can help us build up the algorithm to bring more math fans like yourself to the Glow Yard Gang. Well, King, it wasn't a good one tonight, man. It felt like the same old Mavs pre-Kyrie, but I guess we're going to get into it, man. All right, bro, let's get into our takeaways of the game. All right, bro. So, as y'all know, Dallas loses 118 to 109. Really didn't feel no closer than that, man. I think the closest it felt was like 10 points, but we're going to get into all that, man. King, man, go ahead and let them folks at home know, man. What was your takeaway from the game tonight?
I wish the podcast listeners could see my face right now because it's really nothing to take from it, man. First and foremost, I'm officially indifferent on Jason Kidd now. I have no positive, no negative to say about this guy. I don't care right now about him anymore. Luka, he did Luka things. Still horrible on defense, though. I feel like he got his couple steals and all, but just guys still picking on him. But I think that's part of the heel injury. I don't think he's 100%. I think that'll be better after the All-Star break. We started Frank Ntilikina. Once I saw that was in the starting lineup, I thought the game was over. I think I sent the message to TGK in the little Twitter group, and I just said that I didn't know Frank was starting. That's a wrap. This game's I didn't care who Denver was playing. I thought it was over at that point. Shout out to AJ Lawson, McKinley Wright doing their thing today. We've been saying for the longest time that we had some youngsters on this team that actually have a little bit of skill that should be probably unleashed and play more. I feel like at this point they probably earn their minutes, that quote, more than some other guys. Josh Green's going through a funk right now. I don't know if he's tired. I saw somebody else on Twitter say that. I don't know if he's tired or what's going on, but we need him to get back into a groove. Something like that groove he was going on before these games. And we missed Kyrie tonight. I know a lot of folks are like going through this crazy thing on Twitter. Shout out to TGK for talking about the little Mavs civil war we got on going on right now. So here's the thing. Luke is amazing. Luke is better than Kyrie Irving. But Kyrie Irving brought a different dimension to the team. With this team of guys that can't dribble the ball and things like that, you may want to speed it up a little bit and get a bunch of easy buckets. Kyrie brought easy buckets to the team he was playing. That's just things that Luka can learn about the team and how to do different things. I don't think nobody's shooting shots at Luka. We love Luka. We think Luka could be the best player in the world. He's close enough to it right now. I think the way people are thinking thinking about this is the wrong way. Kyrie actually will help Luka Doncic out. Like this is his maturing process, his chance to play with a great player to get some, some lessons from another guy. And people are taking it the wrong way. Like I don't think Kyrie needs to come over and take Luka's team. Like that's not what it's about. It's about making Luka the best player he can be and getting him to a championship level. And that's why other guys on the team respect Luka. It's not like the team is turning on Luka. It's not like the fans are turning on Luka. We just now we're playing for different prizes now. We're playing for championships, and Luka Doncic's deficiencies will be magnified. I've said that. So it is what it is. There's no other place for him to be magnified but that now because he's so great. But I just wanted to get it off my chest real quick because I know folks are going off on that. And other than that, bro, like, I mean, what did you expect? Luka got 37, got you 9 assists, 4 rebounds a day. It is what it is. I told you, Joker right now is just playing around getting triple doubles. Like he's getting his numbers easily now because he has a good team around him right now. They were missing Jamal Murray today, Aaron Gordon as well. Didn't matter. No, he was out there just playing. He didn't even have to score, as you see. Like got 14 points a day and easy triple double. Like he was turning the ball over and all early, and it still didn't matter. He was getting easy triple double. At the end of the day, I think I told you before, I feel like we're gonna go in history at the end of history and think that Joker stole Luka Doncic's MVPs. You know how that way that Steve Nash has that feeling of like maybe his MVP shouldn't have been his. I feel like in the future it's gonna be like Luka didn't get as many MVPs as he should have because Joker got 2 of them. 3 of them, but 2 of them I feel like should have probably been Luka's. But other than that, bro, really not much to say. I really want to get to you because I know you really want to go off, and I really want to hear it and laugh. So, shots, bro.
Yeah, definitely gonna be some shots, man. Listen, bro. The first thing you touched on was something I've been telling you all year long, probably past the first 2 weeks of the season, man, and that's Jason Kidd, bro. We know. You've heard, I know you've seen on Twitter, you heard on shows that people brought up Jason Kidd's track record. Talk about his first year being great, second year is not so great. We've been talking about it all year. As a matter of fact, you heard me say this before. I praised Jason Kidd last year. I thought maybe he's finally figured it out. After being out of a head coaching job for like 2 or 3 seasons, I thought that he figured it out that first season with us, right? You know, you hear him saying the right things, and you heard me say this before. When you hear him say those things, he actually backed it up with those actions. This is the first year where I'm just like, I'm looking at you in the same light as, say, a Mark Cuban, man. It's like you say one thing and then you do something else.
Yep.
And as fans, how in the hell are we supposed to have faith in you, bro, when you're constantly contradicting yourself on a daily basis? After every game and the post game, you're contradicting yourself. Like, you do things. I said it before. You do things. We ask questions, and we're toxic. The reason why the fan base is at an uproar right now, bro, because we're literally all confused on what the hell is going on. A lot of things that make sense, you're not doing. A lot of things that don't make sense, you're doing. So, like I said, today, let's look at the starting lineup, King. You have Josh Green, you got Frank Ntilikina, you got Luka, you got Powell, and you got Bullock. Now, Ntilikina is a guy that has not been playing a lot of games here recently, for obvious reasons. And yet you put him in the starting lineup. Now, I asked you 3 shows ago about the whole, matter of fact, when we had Fire Mark Cuban on, Chris. I asked, and he asked the same thing. Why is it that out of everybody on the team, Christian Wood is the guy that has to work for his minutes?
I don't know anymore, man. I keep trying to make excuses. I have no excuse.
And that's the thing. Like, I stopped making excuses for Kidd, like I said, 2 weeks into the season. Because I'm scratching my head. It's like, yo, you doing stuff that you weren't doing last year. What's different this year than last year, other than the fact we didn't have Jalen Brunson? Right? Like, I'm like I said, I'm confused on the rotation. You say stuff like, we got all these bigs on our team, but yet you're still putting Theo Pinson in at center. Now Theo Pinson ain't played all year long unless it was a blowout. He ain't played all year long. Now he's one of the key rotational players now.
Almost the same minutes as Christian Wood.
Yeah. We go into the game today, and the sideline reporter is talking about what she talked to one of the I think it was Dudley, as a matter of fact, one of the assistant coaches, and she talked to him today and was asking, what's some things y'all got to do to change the trajectory of the team or the game or whatever. And one of the things they said, we got to get Christian Wood more involved. Kid, do you know when they put Christian Wood back in the game?
At the end of the game, I thought it wasn't.
In the fourth quarter.
Yep.
He didn't touch the court not one time in the third.
The only reason he got more minutes than Theo Pinson is because he played with the bum lineup.
Thank you. Shout out to, I think it was Bibbs or Reese, one of them, I think, tweeted. This whole thing right now, King, is starting to feel like KP all over again. Where you're just, okay, here, just to kind of appease you.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about a guy that was your key offseason acquisition that you gave up a first-round pick for. And you treating him like he's the 15th guy on your bench. Now, you talk about earning minutes. When did Theo Pinson earn his minutes? When did Frank Ntilikina earn his minutes? You see what I'm saying? Now, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Like,
bro, we didn't even use our 10-day contract guy. What we signed him for?
You played Facu Campazzo on his 10-day contract. No, I'm sorry. He went on 10-day. I apologize. You played Facu Campazzo more than you played Silva.
Yeah.
I seen Silva one time. Or was it twice?
Once, I feel like.
So I'm at a loss for words, bro, because I know the first thing people gonna say, we're not as talented. You've heard me say this before. Now, other coaches like a Greg Popovich, a Nick Nurse, Eric Spoelstra, these guys can adjust to what they have on their team. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And can still produce at a high level. I've sit there and I've said this before. If kids supposed to be so smart, and you know what you have on your team, hey, just like we know about this team because we watch them every day, you are with these guys. And you telling me that you do not know what you have. I don't get it, King. I don't get it, man. And like I said, it's moves like today. And matter of fact, not just today, this whole entire season with Jason Kidd. It's moves like that. When you hear folks like Johnny B and them guys screaming, get him out of here, get him fired. How am I supposed to say no, he needs to stay? How am I supposed to stick up for him when you do stuff like this? And like I said, it's been going on now for 60 games now.
Yep.
How am I supposed to do that?
I can't either. I don't know. That's why
you got a player like Luka. I said it before. Then you got a player like Luka, and you don't utilize him correctly. Like you don't have any type of offensive sets. This dude is literally the worst out of timeout play caller I've ever seen in my life. Shout out to Rick Carlisle, who was better at it. I think we take for granted now what Rick Carlisle did as far as the out of timeout play calls. Because Jason Kidd is trash. The only thing that I give Jason Kidd, you heard me say it before, is his development. That is it. As far as your rotations, as far as your management of your players, as far as your play calling, as far as how to use your timeouts, how to use your challenges, you're trash at that, bro. Completely trash. And like I said, I don't understand what the hell happened between last year and this year. I don't. Like you are to the point. Like I said, Luka is having an MVP type season, and you're beating this man up. This man's putting up MVP numbers, and what's the show for it?
His numbers were dumb again today.
Like I said, bro. I guess I'm ready more ready for the break than the team is, bro. Because we need to stay away from.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just this Jason Kidd thing. It's like you wish you could have Jason Kidd and Rick Carlisle combined in one.
Yeah.
Like Jason is. So what you're saying right now, it sounds like is hold Jason Kidd to get the talent here, and then fire him and get another coach.
Let me ask you a question. Do you trust him to get us to the promised land? Or to win it all?
Right
Be
now,
honest.
no.
If you think you can, go ahead and be honest.
Right now, I'm not. I just keep feeling. I don't know why it's something we just keep saying it's some type of master plan that he got in the bet. And I don't know, man. But that's
No, it's because you hope it's a master plan. Because you saying to yourself, you can't nobody can be this stupid, bro. Like it's gotta be some kind of a plan to this.
Bro, he doesn't even like the Christian Wood thing is becoming stupid. Like,
yeah.
I just don't understand the Theo Pinson over Christian Wood. It's like, why do you have this guy? And again, Christian Wood probably could have had like almost 30 points a day. Again, like I don't. And then the thing is, I don't understand his statements because after the last game, they asked him about the Pope, like the scoring, the guys scoring with them in the paint. They asked him, was it a big problem? He was like, no, because you can score. The object of the game is to score. You want to see guys score. And I'm like, what? And then he goes ahead and he doesn't put Christian Wood in the game, who can score the ball better than anybody else other than Luka Doncic. So
I knew, like I said, when you made the comment of, not you, kid, made the comment of you got to earn your minutes, and you had dudes like Reggie Bullock and Tim Hardaway getting more minutes, jacking up more shots, putting up more zeros than the guy that you claim needs to earn his minutes, that was a red flag to me right there.
Yeah.
That was a red flag. Then, like I said, you say stuff and you punish Christian Wood, but then we turn around, we hear a comment from Tim Hardaway where he's saying the coaching staff and the player want him to continue to keep jacking up shots. I don't think anybody wants you to go 4 for 20, King. You might want to see you go, 2 for 19. Who wants to see that? You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of you trying to do something else to try to help your team win, bro, your mind frame is let me continue to keep jacking up shots at an inefficient rate.
He's too much of a player's coach right now, right? Like I don't know what happened. He swung.
I can't even call him a player's coach because if you was a player coach, you would treat Christian Wood a little bit better. Yeah. It's like you treat the wrong people better compared to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. You'd rather see a dude go out there and get you. How many games do we see Reggie Bullock get straight zeros on his on the scorecard, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'd rather see that than a guy who. How many times we seen this year where Christian Wood either helped you get back in the game or got you to lead in the game?
I mean, he did it again today.
They had a stat that they said Christian Wood leads the league in scoring for players that play under 30 minutes a game.
Yeah.
When they said that stat, I said, wait a minute. I said, God, this dude do play under 30 minutes and he averaged almost 18 points a game.
Yeah. He's a bucket, bro. My thing is, so I guess he's trying to play like the better of two, options. So he's like, would I rather have guys play defense or rather have the offense? So my thing is, like, he's pretending like these guys are like lockdown defenders.
Thank you.
Like,
I was just about to say that. What defense is being played right now?
Yeah, like the White Power is not. You're not getting more out of his defense than Christian Wood's offense. Like that doesn't make sense to me. And it's like, what you think? What did you get out of Theo Pinson more than Christian Wood today? Or mostly any time?
King, I'm still trying to figure out where in the hell Theo Pinson get these minutes from. We talking about the man ain't played all year unless it was a blowout. And all of a sudden you put this dude in crucial time. You letting him handle the rock like he a point guard. I'm just like, where is this coming from?
He went from a cheerleader to better than Christian Wood, the guy would get a first-round draft pick for. According to Jason Kidd, just for all the podcast listeners, again, if you can't see my face, I'm not saying he's better than Christian Wood. I'm saying in Jason Kidd's philosophy.
Yeah, I'm tired, bro. I just games like this is like I already had like a long day, and then like days like this, like games like this just push you over the top, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie to you. Once the fourth quarter happened and they waved the white flag, first and foremost, bro, when we got it to 10, I'm like, Jason Kidd, put in Luka right now. Put him in right now. Right now, when they took the timeout. Like, right now, Jason Kidd, like they made the run, go ahead and try to win the game. Mm-hmm. He still didn't do it. I don't understand his rotations. I don't understand, like sometimes he lets Luka start the fourth quarter, and then when he doesn't start it, he has to stay out to like 6 minutes exactly. Like, I don't get what's going on. And that was one thing, but I'm just once the fourth quarter happened and he took Luke out the game and it was done, I turned on Call of Duty, man. I was playing season 2. I was done.
Bro, it's like You can't even tell me right now, like if the season ended right now, what is our playoff rotation? You can't even tell me.
It ain't Christian Wood. And why isn't Christian Wood getting ready for that, man? Like he should be getting ready for fourth quarters in the playoffs, and then we're gonna throw him in the fourth quarter and say it was his fault in the playoffs. We lose.
They played that dude didn't play at all in the third quarter. They put him in, like you said, with the third string in fourth quarter when they kind of thought that it was out of reach until they end up cutting it down to 10 or whatever. Then is when he was like, "Oh, we need to take this serious." It's like, yeah, man, kid, man, we gonna end up losing a guy like Luka and Kyrie, bro, behind kid, bro.
Why is Christian Wood out there with your third string guys? Like Christian Wood's a guy where you should be worried about his health as well. You should be like, well, if we're throwing a white flag in, Christian Wood should be playing because we don't want him to get hurt. Why is he playing?
Trying to figure out why Frank Ntilikina got 24 minutes.
Frank got more minutes than Christian Wood, bro.
Yep.
I mean, Jaden Hardy shouldn't have had more minutes than Christian Wood did.
Nope.
So how many people had more minutes than him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people had more minutes than Christian Wood.
Yep. Powell almost had as much as
White
him.
Powell only had one less. Shout out to my man Snoop D-O-double-G drinking his
Bullock got the second most with 30.
Sparkling wine. Yeah, Bullock was going in, man. Bullock was doing his business today.
You were talking about Josh Green, so I was thinking this during the game, and Mark, I think it was Derek Harper's kind of. I always like it when I think about something or I say something and I hear one of them say it. It's like, okay, kind of confirm what you were kind of thinking.
It's affirmation.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
They so they were saying that they think what it is defenses are now starting to pay attention to Josh Green. And I was thinking that at first. I was like, maybe his defense is starting to like kind of hone them. Like look at the way they were trapping him down on those on the pick and roll screens and stuff. Like he couldn't slip. When he came around the corner, there was like two bodies in his face, and I was just like, they figured him out.
It was a guy shadowing him from behind.
Shadowing him from behind, exactly. So I'm just like, they figured this man out. Like,
I don't think they figured him out. It's just a problem with the other guys, bro. It's just again Reggie Bullock throwing passes to Luka because he gets trapped, he gets stuck, and can't dribble anymore, and he just throws it away because he like can't do nothing else. You can tell like his clock just starts being like, bro, I can't do nothing. Like what I'm done. I'm stuck. What is going on here?
Let's look at something real quick, bro. Let's look at this. Let's look at this roster, bro, for the Nuggets. Mm-hmm. Do me a favor. I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Say yes or no.
Can they dribble? All right, go ahead.
You already know what I'm about to say. No, this is why you're my boy. You already know what I'm about to say. Bruce Brown, can he dribble, King?
Yes, he can.
Chankar, can he dribble?
Better than most guys on our team.
Okay, gotcha. Michael Porter Jr., can he dribble?
Yes.
Can Caldwell Pope dribble?
Yes.
Can Jeff Green dribble?
Yes.
I'm just gonna stop right there. We ain't got to go no further.
Nah, Thomas Bryant can dribble better than most.
Thomas Bryant.
Ish Smith.
Ish Smith out there looking like Iverson out there on us today.
Braun could dribble.
Yeah, Braun can dribble.
Uh-huh.
Like this type of stuff I'm talking about, bro. Like when you said that about Bullock, I thought about that. I was sitting there saying that to myself during the game. I'm like, bro, these dudes cannot dribble. How many times did they get stuck and they like looking for Luka to bail them out? Like, how many times we talked about that, bro?
And they stay by the sideline. So it's like horrible because you keep them by the sideline, but then they get stuck and they got an extra defender on them in the sideline because they can't do nothing because they can't dribble.
What was the one thing you heard me say when we picked up Markieff Morris that I liked?
That he can dribble the ball.
Thank you. Everybody like, oh, he can't do this, can't do that. Can he dribble? Mm-hmm. Can he dribble? That's all I'm asking. Like you said, Jokic only had, 14 points today. Yeah. And they scored 118 points. That tells you a lot. Because you have other guys that can do multiple things, like dribble and get their own bucket. Hey, shot clock is running out. I'm not out here looking for Jokic. Yeah. I can go get the bucket myself. Green, get the bucket myself. Bruce Brown, get the bucket myself. We don't got nobody like that on our team, bro. It's like, dang, I'm stuck. Luka, help me out.
You're going to have to get Reggie out the game, man. Like, we're going to have to get him out the rotation. Kid got to make the hard decisions, which he should have already did. Like, with all this going on and all this trouble the Mavs going through, we should have been just not got rid of, but put Reggie on the bench and not played him that many minutes. You feel me? Like, just go with the other guys. What do we have to lose at this point? Like, it's nothing. Reggie's not a lockdown defender this year. You feel me?
Bro,
So
nobody's a lockdown defender.
yeah.
Bro.
So like, let Hardy play more minutes than him. Let AJ Lawson play more minutes than him. I feel like they can give more to the team right now than what Reggie Bullock can do. Not to say like Reggie's been hot other than today and one other game I feel like from 3, but still like AJ Lawson showed what he can do today. You feel me? Let that guy play. Let Jaden Hardy play. Let McKinley Wright play the game. Get these guys out of here.
And that's another thing I was getting jealous about during the game too. The Nuggets were hitting all these wide open shots, man. They were hitting wide open shots, King. Do you hear what I'm saying?
I take Jeff Green, bro. Jeff Green still skilled as hell.
And he played defense.
Yep. If it wasn't for the heart thing, like Jeff Green would have been, I feel like he'd have been nice as hell. Jeff Green used to play with KD. If younger fans don't know and all that, like
back in Supersonics days.
Yep. Jeff Green was nice, but bro, why is Frank Ntilikina playing more minutes than McKinley Wright? Explain.
There's no consistency in kids' lineup, man. There's no consistency at all.
I got you. Even if Frank started, right, looking at the numbers and looking at the game, why is Frank Ntilikina playing more minutes in that game than McKinley Wright? He got you 11 points in 13 minutes, almost a point a minute. Frank played 24 minutes. In 24 minutes. Why?
King, who did Frank lock up today?
I don't know. He just kept putting his Frank got some huge feet too. Keep putting his foot on the 3-point on the line, shooting and all. He didn't lock up anybody though.
So why was he starting today?
I told you once he started. Once I saw him in the starting lineup, I knew the game was over. I didn't have to look anymore. I don't understand. I don't understand why he's putting the starting lineup. I don't understand why Dwight Powell's putting the starting lineup. Like, aren't you trying to get better? They cannot be your starters. I don't care what's going on. These other guys can possibly be starters at some point. Those guys will never be starters. They're not starters in the NBA. Frank Ntilikina, after this contract, will never play in the NBA again. Sorry, guys. Like, let me knock on wood and all that. And hopefully, his career he can get something else. But
I've seen other YouTubers say that same thing.
Bro, he will not play in the NBA again. I'm sorry. Good job for him for getting a contract and all. He was almost out before we got him. Remember? Yep. He will never play in the NBA again. I'm sorry to say, but like he's not even getting minutes on his national team. He's a pro now. You feel me? A vet. So it is what it is, bro. Like, why weren't we playing Holiday today? You feel me? Why isn't he playing over another? I don't be knowing what's going on. I'm so tired of not knowing. So I guess we can't be official Mavs people, and we never will be because we'll never know what the Mavs are doing because they keep everything close to heart, but they're not smart enough. It's not like they're keeping great things to heart. And it's like, oh, look at that plan they had, like Bill Belichick and the Patriots.
Y'all didn't see that plan coming, did you? He hit you with this awesome plan.
Yep, like like the Patriots do in football or whatever that they used to. It was like, oh, the Patriots did this and all. They kept it to heart. You didn't know what was going on. That's not what the Mavericks aren't known for doing that, but who knows, man? It's just horrible. Just horrible to see. Shout out to Kyrie. We missed you today. Hopefully we see you guys after the All-Star break, and hopefully we can make some type of run, man. But this ain't good, man.
And I hope that what Kyrie sees, bro, like he's not like, yo, this ain't gonna work. I gotta get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I think he likes the young talent. I think he likes the young guys. Like Jaden Hardy and Josh Green and all that. I think Kyrie bumps with them like a lot. I think he sees what we have. It's just about Jason Kidd, man. Like, I don't know. I need Luka. Like, this is times where I need Luka to yell. I need something to go on, man. Like, I'm not even mad at you at this point. Like, if you going before you leave or decide to leave or question leaving, yell at Jason Kidd and say, Kidd, yo, change this, man. These guys shouldn't play. Like, don't be doing little looks at the sideline. Like, tell these dudes they shouldn't be playing and keep it real. It ain't about being friends no more, man. Like, it's about winning championships and getting to a championship level. So if you're going to get to that point of wanting to leave, then you got to say something. If you're not, and you fine playing like this with friendly guys and all, and I don't know what to think. Maybe we in the wrong.
I told we need dogs, King.
Yeah, man. We need a bunch of dogs, man.
Need some dogs, bro.
But I think Nico want to get rid of these dudes, though, man. It's just, like I said, it's just step by step. You feel me? Like, we got a bunch. It takes a lot. It takes a while. We got to get out of this.
Bullock after this year has 1 year left. Powell is a free agent. Ntilikina is a free agent. Wood is a free agent.
Berton still got one, right?
Berton's gonna have 1 more year after this. Morris
Timmy
is
got
a free.
2, right?
Who?
Timmy got 2, right? Timmy got 2 more years after this.
I do, don't he? Damn it. Okay. Yeah, Berton's got 1 year after this. Pinson is a free agent. And Morris is gonna be a free agent.
Bro, this team. You see how many people you said about to be a free agent and 1 year left and 2 years left? This team should look a lot different next year. Keyword is should.
Hey, if Nico can package a lot of them guys together like he did with to get Christian Wood, package a ton of them guys we don't want no more.
A lot of them gonna be free agents. We ain't got to worry about it. Just don't sign them. You feel me?
Or them guys that got the 1 or 2 years left on their contract, you can package them jokers up, man, and get them up out of here. That'd be nice.
Because Tim Hardaway Jr. in his last 2 years making like 16 mil, right?
Something like that.
So I think he can be shipped. Like, we got to get rid of these guys. Berton's an expiring contract, right? He'll be after this year. So
after this year, yeah.
Get him out of there. Like, let's go. And they better not sign. I don't want the White Power back. I know people keep saying third center and all that.
No.
I just want a new squad.
We said third center this year. What happened? He's starting.
I don't want him. I just want him to not be on the squad and start something new. So I can't see him again possibly start. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
I just want it over. I want this team to be built the right way now. Like, let's do it.
Like, ain't people tired of seeing the same thing for the last 4 or 5 years? Don't you want something new, something refreshing, bro? Like,
let's get a new 3-and-D guy. You feel me? Other than Reggie Bullock, another guy that can stand out there. Robert,
look at a younger 3-and-D guy,
or even a younger one. Yep, I'm just anybody. Let's just get different guys. Like, let's stop. We got rid of Dodo, and that's why I'm hoping Nico and then we'll actually make the moves this time because we got rid of Dodo. Getting rid of Dodo was a big move.
And shout out to Bills, man. He posted something on his Twitter page. He was like, just think about this, King. Bruce Brown was a mid-level player.
Mm-hmm.
JaVale McGee was a mid-level player.
Mm-hmm.
Who's more impactful?
Bruce Brown.
And we could have had him. Remember, he was linked to us too at one point.
Yeah, but we still need a big man though.
No, yeah, we do.
Like
that's where like I told you before. That's where the big bucks come in. You get paid the big bucks. The way you're creative to get Kyrie in here, you need to get creative and get us a big guy, man.
I mean, I trust Nico. Like I said, the one silver lining and all this, I do trust Nico. I trust Nico going to get something done and going to do something. Just like Jason Kidd, man. Like I guess he got this one. I think Richard says it all the time. The 3-guard lineup he wants
with one forward, one center,
and he runs it no matter what, no matter who's playing or whatever like that. Like I wish he would have different pages in his playbook for the team that we actually have.
And King, it's not even about having different plays in the playbook. It's just about adjusting. If something don't work,
like, you
adjust. As matter of fact, remember we talked about that last year. That's what he was good at.
He was adjusting all. Yeah, every time.
What happened, bro? What happened with that?
He adjusted that, even in the middle of the game and all.
How many times we lose a game in the playoffs? I'm like, we ain't worried about that. He gonna adjust. Next game, bam, something completely changed. He's like, oh, okay, hey.
Does he feel comfortable now? And now he's changing. Like feel comfortable with his job, like feel like I don't.
I guess, man.
Anymore.
I'm just surprised, like Mark Cuban or somebody not said nothing, bro. Like you can't sit here and tell me you watching this and you're like, yeah, I'm liking how this is going. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, your boy fired Avery Johnson pretty fast.
Hey, I was just about to ask you, bro. Is this gonna be another Avery Johnson situation, bro?
Avery Johnson was more of a winner than Jason Kidd.
Shots.
Hey, I'm not. It ain't a shot. It's true. It's just true. I thought. Is it not true? Was Avery Johnson?
No, it is. It is.
Avery Johnson made it to the finals.
Yeah, he did. And had the best record in the season the next year.
Yeah, and they fired Avery. I'm not saying fire Jason Kidd yet. Hold up. I'm indifferent. Hey. All I'm saying is I've seen Mark Cuban fire somebody for less. Is all I'm saying. And I'm not even disagreeing with the firing Avery Johnson thing. Like,
yeah.
I'm just saying that it can be done. Mark Cuban, don't act like it can't be done. You feel me?
I think at the time when they fired Avery, I
didn't want them to fire Avery. I felt like they gave him the short end of the stick. But once they got Rick Carlisle, I was actually happy. I wanted Rick Carlisle.
That's probably why I can't remember if I was upset or not because they ended up getting Rick Carlisle.
When he got Rick Carlisle, it made me feel better about it. I didn't want them to fire Avery though. I felt like they didn't let Avery have enough time for him to be the guy that took us from Don Nelson never getting us to the chip to Avery Johnson getting us to the finals, fighting for the chip, changing the whole defensive philosophy and all that. Like that was big.
And he changed Dursley and him up too.
Yep. So I felt like that was big, and they just got rid of him. Like he didn't get enough time. But then we started like after the thing is getting to the finals again. It puts a magnifying glass on you, and he just couldn't get out the first round after that. And it was like, bro, you made it to the finals. Like you got to get back. And it's like, I can't. And we got destroyed in the first round usually. So had to fire him.
Yeah, true. All right, man. You got any other takeaways? We're gonna get into this game ball.
I wonder if other podcasts, hosts know about Avery Johnson, what he was doing back then. Oh, but let's get to the viewers. I'm sorry. Let's get to the comments.
Let's get to the game ball first.
Shots. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Who you giving your game ball to tonight, man? I think I already know.
Question.
You said Ntilikina?
Yeah, I said Luka Doncic. That's right. Yeah, truthfully, I wanted to try giving it to Christian Wood again, bro. Like I felt like Jason Kidd screwing Christian Wood out of his game balls.
I told you, man. I told you he gone.
Yeah, he gone, bro. But I mean, bro, what does that do now? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, so again,
no, I understand what you're saying. I don't want him to go, but
no, even if he goes, right? Like, say, what good can come from him leaving? You feel what I'm saying? Like, so now we got Kyrie, and we have to sign Kyrie again, unless the plan is just to give our picks away to let guys walk. Is that the plan? Are we really going to go for that draft? For that, are we really going for the cap space again? Are we really going to do that?
Listen,
do you know how many people are not going to come because because Kyrie walked away?
I'm going to reserve my judgment until to the offseason. I'll have to see what Nico talking about. Cause now I'm on the side of like if we let like Kyrie, it's gonna be Jalen Brunson all over again.
I'm not even thinking about like the Kyrie thing was always a risk, right? Like it's like, all right, we need Kyrie to do this. If not, we get the cap space. My thing is now, say we know even with Kyrie we have deficiencies, right? Even with him, if Christian Wood walks, we don't get out the salary cap. Like we not like because we got to pay Kyrie a max. You feel what I'm saying? So like it's not gonna. It's again we're gonna let somebody walk and still be in cap hell basically. If we are out of the cap space, it's going to barely be out. It can't be like I don't know I don't know the decision or the I guess the direction again, man. Like every time I feel like I got the Mavs direction, it's like I'm just completely lost.
I mean, this was the gamble they had to take, man, to satisfy Luka. This is what you do when you try to help your superstar.
But then why if Christian?
No, trust me, I know. I told you, man, from the day you sent me that tweet by McMahon, I had questions, bro. Questions. I'm like, I've never seen a team give up a first round for a player and just completely just throw him to the side. Okay, now we got this player. Throw him over there in the corner somewhere. We don't need him. It's like
it's a lot of people now, bro. It's a lot of people betting on Luka Doncic leaving the Mavs now. You know, even Nick Wright said he thinks Luka gonna leave the Mavs now. I'm just, it sucks. It sucks having that. It's like being told when you're going to die and being looking at it like, wow, it's horrible.
Well, I'm giving the game ball to Luka too, man. He just depressed the heck out of me, man. All right, King, let's do this, man. Let's go ahead and get into these questions and these comments, man, from the folks in the Glow Yard, man. There's a lot on here today. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Listen, guys, if you got any questions or any comments addressing me and King, guys, go ahead and hit us with the WTM, guys. If you have any questions or any comments addressing us and not one of your fellow Glow Yard members. All right, King, let me go ahead and I'm going to do the super chats first, and then King will go ahead and do the regular comments and questions. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Logan says, only way I see Kyrie signing is if we win it all. So the thing, man, I was going to say this when King brought up the Kyrie leaving thing, and I was like, man, at first my thought was, oh, he's going to leave because, you know, if he does leave, it's because, you know, his reputation is kind of like, I'm going to stay, but now I'm gone. And now my thought is If he leaves, it's because he sees what's going on here in Dallas. He doesn't see a steady direction or see any way that this is going to get better here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if he leaves, it'll be for that reason. Because look, if I think if Kyrie sees that him and Luka steady putting up 30 points a game each, bro, and then it's not leading to nothing, he might want to leave.
Mm-hmm. So, I agree.
And
I don't think we got to win it all, though. I think we got to get further than Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't think we got to win it all. I think Kyrie has to see that we're heading in the right direction, bro. Like, he can see himself helping and contributing and his team heading in that direction. You know what I'm
How about
saying?
this? We got to get out the second round. I don't think Kyrie's been out the second round since he left LeBron.
Damn, I can see that. Logan also said, by the way, as a Luka fan, it's okay to point out his flaws. Yeah, man. Listen, man.
I'm gonna point out Kyrie flaws too.
I'm gonna point out everybody's flaws, man. Like I'm a Maverick fan first, guys. I've been a Mav fan my whole entire life, man. I'm born a Mav fan. Ever since that symbol right here over my head, the green one. Ever since that's how long I've been a fan. So I've seen my favorite players come and go. So if the player I like Luka leaves, I will still be a Mav fan, guys. And I know nowadays it's real popular to follow players where they go. I'm from a different generation. We didn't do that. Growing up, we followed teams. Yeah, I love Jordan. I got most of his shoes, jerseys, all that stuff. But I was a Maverick fan first before I was a Jordan fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I operate. I'm a Mavs fan. If it benefits my team, that's what I want.
So I'm gonna still be a Mad fan, but I'm probably still gonna follow Luka too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh no, I'm not saying I like Jalen Brunson. I watch Jalen Brunson's game.
I still follow guys and all, and root for them.
I'm a Mavs fan first.
I root for them when they're not playing us. Anybody plays against us, I'm always rooting for the Mavs.
Yeah. And let me see. Oh, Logan on us today. Appreciate it, Logan. He says, gotta have patience, guys. Luka does not need to participate more on defense. Does need to participate more on defense. I understand he does a lot on offense, but no excuse. Hope he's 100% healed. Yeah. So they got 9 days?
Yeah.
9 days off. Like I was telling King, man, hopefully he don't play a lot of minutes in the All-Star game. Maybe 10, probably 5 minutes or whatever, and let him sit out, man. Let him rest. That's what he needs, rest. And let's see, was there any more?
So you think, before you do that one, I said with the All-Star game, I thought LeBron's first pick was going to be Luka.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's going to be Luka still, or it's going to be Kyrie?
That's going to probably be Luka. He loves Luka, man.
You don't think it's going to be Kyrie, though? You know how LeBron plays as far as the tampering.
I think he's going to pick Luka and Kyrie. To be honest with you.
Because Giannis ain't going to pick Kyrie. He ain't going to be smart.
No. Oh, Giannis is the other captain?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know if he picks Kyrie first, I think Giannis going to pick Luka.
Yeah. I think Giannis's first pick going to be Luka regardless. But if LeBron
picks Luka first, Giannis may not pick Kyrie.
No, he's not going to pick Kyrie.
That's what I'm saying. So it may be smart for LeBron. LeBron may know better to pick Luka first.
Corey with the $9.99 don't know, and he's a Glow Yard member. He says, a much-needed All-Star break is just what the doctor ordered. We need to regroup and get healthy. Christian Wood needs to start. Need Josh to rest this week, and real work starts after the break. Yeah, man.
It's the finish line. It's time.
22 games to go. So, yeah. I think that's all of them, King.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, sir. Well, I'm not at the top already. Oh, I'm not. I thought it was at the end, bro. I was like, all these comments, like a million.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of them.
All right, I'm at the top now. What up, Lodge? He's a Glow Yard gang member. He said, what's up, boys? Rough one tonight, man. I know we have a lot of unavailable players due to injuries, but, man, I don't know what's going on energy-wise with this team, yeah? And that's why I say it starts with the head of the snake.
Just might need to rest.
Yeah.
Because the crazy thing about it is Luka didn't look like himself, but he still, what did he shoot today? Oh, yeah, he shot 12 for 22.
Bro, the scoring is easy, bro. That's going to never be a problem with Luka. Like, Luka can do that. He can wake up out and get out of bed and drop 30 points. Like, it's just easy for him. But the thing is, the other stuff, like, I need him to get more involved. I need him to just be in it. Like, it look like he's half hurt. He's not to be like saying he can't smile and all, but he was like laughing while we were losing to the other team bench and all that, like making jokes and all. And I'm just not that I don't want to criticize him. Other people are going to say I'm going in on Luka, but it just is what it is. Like, stop that, Luka. I want you to be that dude to put fear in people's heart every game. Every game.
Had that playoff mentality during the regular season.
Yeah. Ashton says, kid rotation sucks. Was that the best lineup you came up with? Yeah, I guess it was.
I guess it was, Ashton. And that's the problem. It's always a gamble with Jason Kidd, man, when it comes to anything.
Man. His rotation, what he chooses, his lineups just be ridiculous. Rivs is a Glow Yard gang member. What's up, Rivs? He says, go ahead, Ro. I'm sorry. You said what's up?
Oh, I was going to say, what up, Rivs?
He says, I'm not surprised we lost since Kyle was out. I didn't expect Luka to beat Denver by himself. Luka, once again, was a one-man show, 37, 4, and 9 on 55% efficiency. Yeah, Rivs. Lies, I don't know. He's a Glow Yard gang member. He says the defense is so inconsistent, and it's been like that the whole year. I think for me, it's the first year since Luka joined the Mavs that the season has not been fun. Yeah. This one hasn't been fun. I'm not going to lie to you.
It was fun for a little bit when we got Kyrie, and that was it.
I'm hoping that. I mean, it's still only been a couple games in. They still got to get together, and they got a 6-game home trip. That's what I'm. Out of the All-Star break, it's 6 games at home in a row. Good, so I'm hoping that Luka chemistry and Kyrie just go off. Knicks, what up, Knicks? He says disappointing loss. The All-Star weekend is a much-needed break right now. I'm concerned about the Mavs falling out of the top 6. I hope they figure it out. Man, they better not fall out of the top 6 with Luka and Kyrie, man.
I mean, maybe it's a mad fan in me. I'm hoping that they can pick it up, man, after the All-Star break. I really hope so.
Rave says a month ago on one of the lives, I said we won't win 50 games. I'm seriously questioning if we'll finish above 500 with this defense we had. Rave says 3 games ago, we were the 4th seed. Now we're the 8th seed. Life comes at you fast. Yeah, man. Ashton says, why would anyone come here or stay when Kid is disrespecting top players on the team? Would, in parentheses, shaking my head.
Yeah. Players talk.
Yeah, Riv says, so let me get this straight. Kid don't want to start Wood, but want to play him in garbage time. I can see him leaving. This organization has been disrespectful towards him all season long. Yeah, Rivs.
Yep.
Lies says, I don't understand J Kid. Like, he's been so secretive with everything he does and not giving any information on why he does certain things. What's up with Holiday, Wood, and Lawson not playing enough? Yeah.
And I said that.
Oh, man. What up, Jody? He's a Glow Yard gang member. He said, man, I don't know what to say. Kid, Paul, Luka, I got a fully extended clip. I'm ready to load. Y'all for the shots needed. Yep, this team is just weird, and for God's sakes, quit playing Powell so much. Oh, tell us about it, Jody. Who you telling? Shout out to Jody. That's our guy. Rivs, he says, I think after the game, I saw Joker tell Luka to come over there. Joker out here recruiting better than our whole franchise. LOL, I'm sick. Ashton says, I won't be surprised if Kid don't make it to year 3.
I wouldn't be either. I wouldn't
think Mark Fireman did this year?
I'm just saying, bro.
You don't think Dirk and them got to say something about that? Because Dirk and them kind of said they want J Kid.
Let me put it like this: Dirk is the main reason why Avery was fired.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if Luka is the reason why?
I mean, Luka could be,
you know
but I feel like Luka's not. I don't know if he'll go after Jason Kidd the way he went after Rick, because Rick was just a DICK.
Yeah, no. I mean, I meant what's the boy name? He can be the reason why Avery. What's the boy name? Jason Kidd gets fired. Yeah, that whole Rick thing, that's different. That wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, the like the Rick Carlisle thing. I mean, the Rick Carlisle thing was not like the Avery thing. That's different.
Jody says Frank is playing pitiful. I'm hoping they cut this dude and grab anything else. Games like these make last year's run look like it was years ago. Yikes! Shots.
Yeah, Frank gone. I'm with King. Like I said, there was a bunch of NBA guys who also said the same thing. They're predicting that Frank is not going to be back in the league next year.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Frank, but I'm just calling it from what I see, man.
You've been in the league, and he has not grown or progressed since he's been in the league, man. Not one thing.
Right? He got drafted a year before Luka Doncic.
And he was a lottery pick, top 10.
Dennis Smith Jr. is better than him.
Yeah.
Riv says, "Who's y'all got winning MVP? I got Giannis, Bucks on 11-game win streak, and have Hawk down the Celtics. Oh, and Giannis is averaging 33, 12, and 6 on 54% efficiency while playing elite defense. No, I think it's Jokers.
They gonna try to give it to Jokers, man.
They gotta collapse at the end of the year. If they don't collapse or somebody else like jumps, it's bro. The Mavericks got it. They keep the third seed you getting dangled in front of their face, and they just like, nah, bro, we don't want it.
Sound like last year.
We don't want it. Like they and it's not that hard to get up there. Like it's not like even though we eighth right now or whatever, it's not even like we got a lot of time to play. Like, but I don't know, man. I'm just
we gotta come out the gate, man, after the All-Star break.
What up, Dallas Mavs? He said kid has to go now. His 2-year always his second year always been the worst, and here in Dallas ain't no different. And we lack size and defense, but yet we have Morris and Holiday, but can't get at least 5 or 10 minutes.
So when is Holiday supposed to play?
I have no clue. Never. He gonna be on a 10-day contract and get released. Lai says Jody is right. Hey, is it me or our whole team is composed of people we have to get rid of off this team? I think we have said that a while, Lies, but pathetic. Honestly, I can't stop laughing about it. Look at the roster. Frank Estrada. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We miss trash cans used to get
Lies, you got me looking at it right now, man.
Bro, we miss trash cans used to get in the day.
Oh, God.
That's how bad it is. I'm telling you, that's how bad our team is that we missing trash can juice. Dallas Mavericks again says, so we going to lose 2 players back-to-back in 2 years all because of kid. Damn, this is why the Mavs don't have pieces. Well, JB wasn't because of kid. I ain't going to go
about kid. That was because of the front office.
Yeah, JB actually had a great relationship with J Kid. J Kid told him he's going to get him paid and all that. So that's not that problem. But this year, Christian Wood, yeah, that's definitely Jason Kidd.
Yeah, that's definitely that's nobody but Jason Kidd.
Yeah. Dallas Mavs said, I feel sorry for Nico. The only guy doing his job right, but has a trash owner and head coach. Damn, must be hard. Yeah.
Hey, Nico can fix that.
I mean, he can. It's gonna be a good year right here. We just
saying.
gotta wait, man. We got
bro.
I mean, Nico really the one that fired Jason Kidd.
Yeah, he's the one that can fire him. He the boss. Remember, that's what they told us in the offseason. Remember, you the boss. So yeah.
Ashton said that Luka just tell Brad Townsend that he's flying to Mexico. He not playing an All-Star game? Yeah. Which is habit, man.
Hold your spot, King.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Davis with the $4.99 don't know. He says, I can't wait for Bertans to come back. It's over for the league. Oh, man.
Been waiting for that Latvian laser, baby.
True.
Latvian laser. Make sure I say Latvia because I don't want to say Serbia, like my man TGK said for where Joker was from. He said Serbia on the pregame. Then he said, what did he say? Siberia after that. Shout out to TGK, man. They were trying to dog him on Twitter. But from Serbia, man. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes we American. Yeah, he said Siberia after my man a tiger. But let's see where we at. I'm sorry, guys. It's not professional, as bro would said. That's the next shirt. Lies says, now that I think about it, this was clearly a scheduled loss. How can we still have scheduled losses, though? That's what I'm saying, Lies. But they knew about it for sure, but hopefully after the All-Star break with Maxey and everyone relaxed and ready to go, we can go on a run. That's if Maxey even, like I said, we relying too much on Maxey first and foremost, but 2, that's even if Maxey ready to go the game after the All-Star break. It'll end up being after the All-Star break, and they still like Maxey a week away or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to hear it, like the exact date saying Maxey Cleveland will return today, and I'm like, okay, let's see it.
He will return back for this game. Like,
yeah. Backpack said this game was lost in the second quarter when the Nuggets bench outscored Mavericks 16-5 in non-Luka minutes. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's when it went out of hand. Luka basically held it down in the first quarter, and then after that,
Then they ballooned it to like 10 or whatever. I was like, yeah.
we were down by one in the first quarter, right? Because Thomas Bryant made one free
Yeah, they
throw.
made that. Yeah.
Backpack, hold on. Backpack. I'm sorry, I didn't say he was a Glow Yard gang member last time. I don't think. But also, whoever is complaining about Luka's defense were quiet before Kyrie came, but suddenly they're expecting him to be Scottie Pippen on defense. I mean, if that's the us Backpack, you know, I've talked about Luka's defense.
Yep.
We've talked about Luka's defense all the time on the show. As far as when Luka don't come out there and
Before we even thought we was getting Kyrie.
yeah, we always say the team flows on, like, goes with him. When he sets the tone, bro, I think we said the last episode all the time as far as what was the difference last year and this year.
Luka's
We made a
defense.
top 10 defense because Luka Doncic.
Remember, we ain't had no centers, y'all. We didn't have no centers. The difference last year between last year's defense and this year's defense is Luka bought into defense.
Yeah.
He had a very good defensive rating last year. And then I talk about him 1 or 2 games or whatever. I'm talking about the season. He was one of the best defenders in the league.
Yeah, he don't gotta be Scotty Backpack, but he just gotta get effort. We just want effort all the time. We want him to not see guys about to shoot and then just turn around and say, "Oh well."
Yeah, he done that a couple times.
Yeah, like, "Oh well, he's wide open." Like, no, run towards him, Luka. Like, and then we hear the excuse of he does so much on offense. Like, bro, you cannot. I don't want to hear that. You're the leader of the team. You play both sides of the ball. We're not football. This is not offense, defense. Like, you have to play both sides of the ball, bro. Like, you can't be superb on one side, but then always give up buckets on the other sad. That's
what we used to kill James Harden for.
Yeah, like you can't
kill him and then let Luka slide.
Richard says breaking news alert: Dwight Powell gets a 5-year max, $250 million contract. Cuban says it's a great day for Mavs fans everywhere. Absolutely, man. I can't wait for that one. Richard. You said he said just figured y'all need to laugh.
Listen, we shutting the channel down to happen, Rich. I'm telling you that right now. We shut
almost
the channel
made bro
down,
cry,
man.
Richard. Saying the laugh.
Shutting it down, man.
Backpack said, y'all know damn well he's mediocre defender. That's why you build around your star player to hide their weaknesses. Yes, Backpack. We know he's a mediocre defender. You should. That's the same reason why Christian Wood should be playing as well. The other 2 guys should be the defenders on the team, the major defenders. But we don't have a squad like that right now. But still, if we're going to ask other guys that we know aren't great defenders to try to step up and play defense for us, we need Luka Doncic to play defense too. Steph Curry's not a great defender. Steph Curry gives effort, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's Booker wasn't the greatest defender. Booker now is seen as a better defender because
Booker's a better defender now.
Because he gives effort. Dame Lillard gives effort. They get beat because of their size usually, because guys are just bigger than them and can bully them and stuff like that. But as far as just straight effort and can strip, like just get guys, take their cookies and stuff like that, like those guys are okay with that. Luka will leave a lot of times, just turn his back and just say, okay.
Like I said, he did it a couple times tonight.
Mm-hmm. Richard says AJ Lawson showed some flashes. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because that's not playing time.
AJ quick shot. When we don't think, bro. When he don't think, when he just catch and shoot.
Yeah.
AJ be all net.
He just flowed, man. He just let it come natural.
Is he good though with his leg?
Oh, I don't know. Did anybody know if AJ? Anybody hear anything about AJ Lawson?
Backpack says also experts on Twitter telling Luka to adjust and run faster so Green and others can play better offense. What other team makes their star player adjust to role player style? A lot of teams though. Backpack that. Hold on. That's most teams. So, all right. Y'all wilding. So, because this is why they say other players make make players better and stuff like that. We're not saying Luka doesn't make players better, but you saying the other guys. Okay. I'm trying to get this correct, bro. I'm sorry. The reason why we can't see the best of some of the players is because Luka is doing that stuff. So you're saying the guys can't dribble. We're on this show arguing about dribbling and guys can't do this and this. So guys are like, well, I can make a fast break layup. I can run the ball and go make a fast break layup. So if they can run and go make a fast break layup and things like that, you play to the style which can help your players get the best out of them. So if you saw they were running and they were able to score games without you, you have to then step up and play a little different because you see how I don't know if you play ball backpack, but if like these guys were on my team and I saw that they would do that and that's how they would run. If ever I seen any guy was young guys, I played on the team with a bunch of young guys and they were running and outrunning guys. I'm pushing the ball ahead, bro. Like, go run then. You feel me? That's an easy bucket. Go run. I can stand back and cherry pick. You guys run and go make a break real quick and get a bucket. Yeah. That's the way you should play because that's other player style. It's not adjusting a role player style. It's a team. It's not Luka Doncic and the Pips. It's everybody that plays on this team. Josh Green. We just seen Josh Green playing and guys talking about he might be a star and all in the future. If you see his game to be a star is based off of running, you saying Josh Green fall back and don't develop because you need to be just a catch and shoot guy in the corner because Luka Doncic slows the ball down. Like, Luka has to meet them halfway as well. This is a team, Beck. That's all we saying. It's not. Oh my goodness, man! I don't understand this. Like, okay, y'all want. I guess y'all want the Rockets. Y'all want the Rockets game, bro. That's what they want. They want Houston Rockets. They must want a Houston Rockets team. You know, with just James Harden and just the rest of the guys. I didn't want that. I've never wanted that. I didn't like Houston Rockets. I wasn't a big James Harden fan. Watching James Harden when he was in his prime and all that, I just thought it was boring. I hope we don't get there. It's very predictable at times. Yeah, got into the Western Conference Finals. You know, when he got CP3 and all that, or Dwight Howard, another player that was a star player beside him. But it just doesn't. It doesn't show the best of everyone else. Like, I feel like Luka can still get his numbers and points and all that and still play a different style. He's that dominant on offense. He just got to want to take the effort and get in condition. The reason he's not running because he's not conditioned. Get in condition where you can run, bro. Come on.
Not only that, let's just very, very simple. We talk about this team and their deficiencies because they can't operate in the half court. We saw it tonight.
Yeah, they can't.
They can't pass. They can't dribble on half court. They always getting ripped, throwing the ball away, whatever, right? But the 2 games they won, when they were playing fast, they were very efficient in those games. The people that we don't normally see be efficient or be effective in the game, they were effective in the game because they were able to push it in the open court. You know what I'm saying? To make it easier for them. You don't give the defense time to set up and nothing like that. You don't put those guys in positions where they gotta overthink in the half court or none of that stuff, man.
Yep.
They just go. And that's what King is talking about.
Yeah. Well, you gotta get these guys easier buckets. They
gotta get them easier buckets, man.
They do not have the greatest. We don't have a bunch of guys on our team with the greatest IQ. Half court offense is usually based off of IQ, just being able to beat people and play calling, picks, that type of stuff, like getting the best available shot. We don't have a lot of guys with a bunch of high basketball IQ. The way that you get them baskets is easy baskets. It's a problem. It's like a double-edged sword. It's that on one side you like, damn, like why does Luke have to do that? And on the other side, it's like, well, the team is made up. That's because of what we have on this team. Like, we wish we didn't have guys. We wish we had guys with more IQ and things like that, but we don't. So the best way to get stuff out of them was the way like we played without Luka, and when Kyrie came into the game, we ran. Richard says we got to give Kid a little wiggle room, everyone. I don't agree with it all either, but he is trying different groups together. It sucks, but you get it. I mean, he ain't trying the right groups together, though, Richard. That's the issue, I think.
It's too late in the season for you to still be experimenting, man. You should already have a rotation set and everything going into the All-Star break, getting ready for the home stretch of the season going into the playoffs. We still guessing. We don't know who the hell the starting what is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Backpack says losing Doe was bigger for bigger deal for Luka than getting Kyrie because he's guys who help mask Luka's weaknesses, but now Green and Bullock can't do that. Bro, Beck, I got you. I think you reading a little too deep into it. Dodo wasn't doing much either. Like, we just on a little losing streak again. We had a losing streak when Dodo was on the team.
I was just about to say we were still ranked at the bottom half of the league in defense with Dodo. So
it ain't because of that. I really think if you think about it, like what Rose said. Even with Dodo here, it's about Luka giving more effort. That's the common denominator, as Ro always says, that usually is missing, is Luka giving more effort on defense. He's been giving more effort on offense, which has been necessary, but that means he has to find a different way to play offense then so he can give more effort on defense. That's all we're asking for.
Because now, like you said, you got Kyrie now to take that pressure off him on the offensive end,
yes.
Man, so he shouldn't have an excuse not to play defense more.
Yes, now he should play more defense now. We should be saying more effort on defense.
More effort.
Main word, effort. DCR, what up? He says, we saw a better version of this team on Kai's first night with the up-tempo game. Can Luka keep up with that pace?
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
he got to push it ahead. So if they're gonna play a 3-guard rotation, then the other 2 guards got to go. You feel me? Like Kyrie and Josh got to run every time Luka like grabs the rebound or whatever. Like he has to push it. So I still don't think it's like done. I think we all beefing for the wrong reason, but I think we'll be fine. Go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry.
I forgot the game who they played, but y'all remember that game when Dallas had like 25 fast break points with Luka in the game?
Yes, when he was running.
He got like 5 or 6 assists just off of throwing passes up ahead past the half court line.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like we need to get back to that, man. Like it can be done. It's been done before. We won that game, by the way.
Is Reggie Bullock grabbing offensive rebounds? I mean, is he grabbing defensive rebounds? How about that one?
Is anybody grabbing defensive rebounds?
All right, that's fine. So if Reggie's not grabbing defensive rebounds, why isn't he running? Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, if you're not grabbing the board, bro, run. We shouldn't have, like, if we're going to fight for getting boards and you guys aren't fighting for it, if we do get a board, then we should get an easy bucket. Run. Everybody else should run that's not going for the bucket. If you're going to stay on the 3-point line when a shot goes up, run. That's how I feel. Like I don't understand why he's standing there and we're setting up like, go get an easy bucket real quick, bro. But I don't know, bro. Like I say, all this stuff seems easy stuff that I would know if I was just trying to coach a team. And I've never coached before. I want to get into it, but like I shouldn't be telling a head coach of an NBA squad to be doing this. That's how
like I said. And it's Jason Kidd's job to try to make it. He always talked about this last year. You trying to make the game easier for Luka, right?
Yeah.
And the one thing to make it easy for him is to make it easy for everybody else too. To make it easier for Luka. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what your goal should be. Like the game is not complicated, man. Like I said, we watch this team every day. Every game we watch this team. You are with the team and you telling me you can't see none of this. Like you overthinking stuff, man. You making it harder than what it has to be.
Tyson T says, well, Tyson T said, I'm subscribed to Locked On. I can no longer tolerate J Kidd. But that's up to you. I ain't even gonna get into the Locked On thing. That's your thing. We just different flavors, y'all. No beef. They more like Blockbuster. We like Netflix. Over here we try to be. But he said I can no longer tolerate J Kidd, and I say I'm indifferent like you, man. So I ain't gonna say I can't tolerate him. I'm just indifferent.
Tyson, I can't say anything because somebody got mad earlier. They said they were going to unfollow us because of me retweeting something.
Yeah, so bro got to plead the fifth. Johnny B said, "Glow y'all, what up? What up, Johnny B?
Johnny B, you left already?
What up, Vaughn? He says, why was Seawood back in the bench again? Mavs looked like a team in December when he was starting. With the addition of Kyrie, 3-hit game with Luke and Wood would have been great. Yeah, and sprinkling a little Josh Green. But, hey, man. Hey. Logan says, wow, DP actually had more rebounds than Luke. I know, Logan. I know. I'm sorry.
You need to mark this day down on your calendar, man, because it's going to probably be the last time you see that.
Eric, what up, Eric? He says, I've been saying it all season about Kidd. Hey, man, I don't got nothing to say. I told you. I'm letting y'all have y'all stuff.
I told you, I've been saying it since the 2 weeks into the season. I was confused on some of his moves, man. But yeah.
Let's see. Johnny B says, repeat after me, people. Kidd is a horrible coach.
I mean, like I said, when he do stuff like he did tonight, I cannot sit there and tell Johnny B that he's wrong.
I'm indifferent.
So.
Vaughn says the so-called Mavs defenders can't defend like Frank, so why not start with Seawood instead? At least he gives you size to help in rebounds and rim protection. That's what I'm saying. Like, we keep hearing he's a horrible defender, but, like, who's a better defender than him? That's what I'm saying. Like, who's these great defenders that's so much better than him?
So-called great defenders, but, like, teams over the last, like, what was it? What they say, 4 or 5 games, averaging, like, 120 points on us or something like that?
Yeah.
Well, we got a whole roster full of these great defenders that Kidd got to get more minutes to.
I'm going to click on this just because he's on Facebook. Shout out to the Facebook watchers. Eckner. He says, usually Eckner, when we talk to folks, they put WTM in the beginning so they know they talking to us. But he says, I just don't understand the Mavs right now. Yeah.
We're all trying to figure it out, man. We definitely all trying to figure it out.
Thank you for watching us on Facebook, too. Appreciate you. Liz says, Josh been running and gunning like crazy. I think he can get a pass for now. He should be back to 100% after the break. Yeah.
I agree.
We believe in Josh. Josh went. And this is Josh breakout year. He's going to have peaks and valleys still. It's okay. Excuse me. GT says, I miss TCJ. I don't want to trash Frank. He's still young. Come back, TCJ. My job is candies cleaning. Yeah, man, that's how I feel. GT right now. Just need some. Even if he missing, maybe he might make a couple or something. Like we just horrible.
Man.
I'd rather see him shooting that 3 than Frank though, man. Frank is.
Oh my god.
Gosh, man, we go from bad to worse, man. Like it's just awful. What up, Hero? He says Powell about to get another 5-year extension after he delivers meals to single moms on Mother's Day. Jeez.
Oh man, hold on, King, hold on. Hold your spot, bro. Hold your spot, man. That right there is where's it at, King? Where's it at?
I know what it is. I'll let you say it.
There it is. All right.
Stuart, what up? He says, I think we need more defensive wings to make it happen. I know we need a big, but we need guys who can make plays on the perimeter, defensively. I agree, Stuart, but I feel like the guys on the perimeter will play better defensively. If we had a big. I really want rebounds, man. I really want rebounds.
Like we've seen how we run with the perimeter guys or whatever. It'd be nice to see how we would play if we had that guy back there.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, I use this example all the time. I know folks gonna say, well, that was a championship team, but just hear me out. Dallas struggled from 2006 to 2011 without a true center back there. Yeah. They finally got a true center. That stepped Caron Butler's defense up. That stepped up Marion's defense, and it stepped up Sean Stevenson's defense. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We've had those guys. We had those guys before we had Tyson Chandler.
Jason
Kidd happened? Yeah, Jason Kidd too. We had those guys before Tyson Chandler, and what happened?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So add that one major piece back there, man. Then that helps the guys on the perimeter be a little bit more aggressive, knowing they got a guy back there that's an eraser. I don't have to worry about anything. The Detroit Pistons, guys like Rip Hamilton, they wasn't just lockdown defenders, but it made them better on defense, knowing they have an eraser back there. A guy you don't have to worry about anything back there. That helps you to be aggressive on the perimeter. That's what we want. You know what I'm saying? Just get a big in here, man. Let's see what it does.
I agree. Eric says, if we're a first-round exit, Kid has to be gone. Simple as that. We can't waste time with a bum coach. Hey, I'm going to let y'all have your moment.
Save your spot, King.
Yes, sir.
Beck says, we're mean the other players can't play Luka's type of offense, and Luka can't play their style of offense. Who's at fault? Front office, Luka, or role players? Front office. Front office. You put the team together.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and Beck, you know what? This is what we were talking about, right? When we was talking about, you know, when we say we get better players. I know that's it's a general statement or whatever, but when we say that, we're saying like players that would fit. If you talk about Luka is your guy, and you want to play in his style, then get players that are gonna fit in that style. But if you're not gonna do it, then Luka's probably gonna have to. He's gonna have to be. It's gonna be easy for him to change one person change compared to 12 or 13 other guys change. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna have to be one or the other. The front office is gonna have to go in, and they're gonna have to decide what they want to do going forward. This is the question we kind of been asking them. What's the direction? What are we doing? Where are we going? What's going on? Like, you either gonna change the team up to fit around what Luka's strength is, or you're gonna change, or Luka's gonna have to change his style up to fit the team.
Yep.
Either or.
Direction. What up, Michael Douglas? He says, absolutely, J. Kidd has lost like 10 games single-handedly. Yeah, it might be more than that.
I was just about to say, is that it? Like,
Backpack says, disagree, King. Fan base wants Kyrie to be number one and Luka be his sidekick. You know damn well Luka won't be a fast athlete. It's front office job to build around his deficiencies to maximize his potential. I said that. I said it's front office job. But a couple things as well, Backpack. It's everybody usually is the flavor of the week. So like the last thing they saw when we were winning was with Kyrie and no Luka. So that's one thing you're going to see as far as people just saying wild stuff. But don't worry. Two, you brought a superstar over here, Backpack. So you're no longer just seeing Maverick fans talk about the Maverick stuff. You're also seeing Kyrie Irving fans.
Yeah. So y'all got to be careful with that, man. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you have fans and you have stands.
Yeah, like
so you have Maverick fans, you have Kyrie Luka stands. Those guys are all about those individual players, no matter what the situation is.
Y'all don't think it's some people that watch the Lakers now because LeBron James is there? Like, my cousin loves LeBron James. She hated the Lakers when Shaq and Kobe.
Exactly. It was a lot of Lakers. I knew some guys who didn't like the Lakers, but like, man, or like Miami. When he went to Miami, folks were like, man, I guess I'm a Miami fan now.
Gotta follow
They follow
LeBron.
because
That's
of
my guy.
Luka.
Yeah, like so you're getting not only that backpack, like you're taking it too personal. Luka's still the guy on the team.
Yeah, I just want y'all, cause Beck, I know you was hitting us up and everything and stuff and letting us know like, man, folks hating and this and that and this. Just gotta remember, bro, those aren't Mav fans. Those are Luka stands or Kyrie stands. That's a difference. That's why I'm not. I ignore them people, bro. I don't even fool with them, man.
Throw it like this, Beck. Let's say Luka, knock on wood, goes to another team. I just told you I'm gonna watch the other team too and cheer for whatever team because I'm gonna cheer for Luka as well. I'm probably not gonna be a fan of that team.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a fan of Luka Doncic. You feel what I'm saying? I was a fan when I was watching Dallas on the East. I like having like an East Coast team. I was a big Vince Carter fan. So even though I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan, I was watching Toronto Raptors because I love Vince Carter. When he went to New Jersey, I was still watching Vince Carter, cheering for him because I like Vince Carter. I wasn't a big. I don't really know much about the Nets history other than like some of their players, like when Petrovic and all was there, like some of the main things that went on. I can't tell you about the franchise. I can't tell you other than Vince Carter playing for Toronto. Really, when he left, when Chris Bosh and them were there by himself, I wasn't watching Toronto games no more. Other than Kobe putting 81 and stuff like that. So like you got fans of superstars. They're going to follow teams and all. Like you can't get stuck in the moment. It's okay. What we want is equality right now, guys. Like. What is it? Non-violent, like Dr. King. We want equality right now because we hope both of them can get together. These fans can be fans together, and we can just have a bigger fan base. It happens. We got more people on the wagon now because we have another superstar.
Hey, hold your spot.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Logan says, "Imagine if Luka had a prime Scottie Pippen, man. That'd be stupid, boy."
Oh God. That's why we want. That's why we want Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, like a Jaylen. Man, listen. Yeah.
To get his Jaylen Brown, it's a wrap. Lai says, Luka said during press, a lot of people forget our best defender has been out for like 30 games now. He said a Maxey, but I think when we're fully healthy, we have a dangerous team. If you think Maxey that, I don't think Maxey that best defender, I guess, man.
I mean, if Luka got faith in Maxey, I guess. But me, like I said before, I'm not saying Maxey's a bad player or whatever, bro. But I mean, a lot of people are depending on this guy. And I'm gonna tell you right now what's gonna end up happening. Maxey gonna come in here, he gonna struggle for a few games, and people gonna be like, "Man, he trash, get him out of here." Watch, what happens? We see it all the time.
That's what they just did to Luka, right? And what you just said before he came back. When I said they probably gonna lose the game, and you said they gonna turn
him. I already told you it was going to happen.
It happens, man. Just watch.
We see it all the time.
And when we win, we start winning again, guys. Everybody gonna be all happy and all again. It's okay. Like, don't take it too serious, backpack. It's all right. But Maxey, back to that though, I never thought Maxey was a better defender overall than Dodo, but maybe that's what I guess Luka thinks. Rev says a few months ago I said we needed Maya Doka. Yeah, we just got Kyrie too now, Revs, man. You trying to get too many controversies. We just took that. I was just saying. I guess we became the Dallas Cowboys now, man.
Oh man, hold on, King. You just ain't gonna pull that gun out like that, bro, and do that.
Michael Douglas says it started in game 1 against the Suns when he benched C. Wood while he was scorching hot and never put him back in. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Michael. You're right. That's pretty much what it started because he was confused. He was like, man, the dude scored like. Matter of fact, he got us back in the game. Scored like 16 straight points. Yeah. And took him out and didn't play again. I think like 2 minutes left in the game or something.
Lai says, Ravens, I might jump into that train depending on the results after the All-Star game, my dude. What do he say? What are we saying?
We all going to jump in there, man. Hopefully, y'all. Oh, we're talking about Udoka?
Yeah.
Oh, I think talking about them rattling off some wins after the All-Star break.
Johnny B says, I think Kid may hate Keith Morris. If not, then he hates C. Wood. At least he plays C. Wood 5 minutes a game. You have a lack of wing depth with a 6'9" defensive wing who can shoot in the end of the bench. Allegedly, Johnny B, we'll see after the All-Star break if that's true, because allegedly he out of shape.
Yeah.
We'll see after the All-Star break. We'll see if he plays after that.
Yeah, we'll bring it up if it ain't true.
We definitely will. Div says, we don't know the inner workings of the team. I wonder if it's management hoping to make Seawood not get good offers in the offseason, and then they will get him cheaper. It makes no other sense. Hey, man, I'm telling you.
You know what's crazy, man?
If they play with my money, I'd go take a 1-year contract somewhere else and then play out and then do it. Like, I wouldn't. No, man, you don't play with somebody's money. That's why they lost JB.
Yep. That's exactly why they lost JB. It's crazy, dude. We have to come up with our own theory because it's so far fetched.
Yep.
What's happening right here with Christian Wood does not make any sense. Like if it was on any other team, it would not be going down like this.
Nope.
So yeah, we got to make up our own theories because it's like, yo, you really trying to sit here and make sense of this whole situation, bro? Because it don't make sense.
Div says, how does Ntilikina start? And Theo Pinson, like, come on, play the young guys. They would be jacked to play and start and would try so hard. So weird, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
What up, JM Fresh? He says, woke up at like 9 p.m. and saw Frank was in the starting lineup and went back to sleep. Hey,
Jesus
hey,
Christ,
man.
boy.
I told you when I saw Frank was in the lineup, I told TGK and Rel, I said, well, that's it. That's a loss. Vaughn says, Theo Pinson, Frank Ntilikina, Hardy combined 12 points, all playing more minutes than Seawood, who puts up 17 points on one block. What is happening? Kid find losing games just to F over Wood.
Yeah,
man,
it look like.
I just feel like keep losing games. I'm like people keep saying it's a throwaway game and all. What games do we have to throw away? Who are we? Who do we think we are?
A team that's an eyelash away from being in the play-in.
He said that
playing around.
He said, LOL at Reggie Bullock, lay off on the man. He is all pro LGBT and all, so he is guaranteed minutes. Hey man, shout out to Reggie though for his real talk on his it's not just community service, but stand up dude. Like he really does social injustice and all that stuff. I have nothing but love for Reggie Bullock. Like I said, personality had nothing but love.
Y'all never heard us talk about anybody on here personally, man.
Well, I don't know
about the games.
What him having to do as far as his social justice. No, he be the greatest guy out the court. He can go have a dream. He can go have a dream, brother.
Exactly.
But I don't want him having more minutes than Christian Wood on the floor, though.
That part.
Yep. Div says time to get the Boston ex-coach. Let's go, y'all.
Hey, Div, we might have to fight Atlanta, man. I know you be watching the Atlanta Hawks. We Talk Hawks TV channel, man. They be saying they want to.
Man, Johnny B says whenever Pinson is getting real minutes against the best team in the West, you know the team isn't serious. And no other team in the NBA would have Powell, Pinson, McGee, Bullock, Frank start over Wood. Yeah, man.
Wow. And once again, where's the lies at, King? I can't argue anything people are saying right now. I can't argue it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
JM says the year is 2035. Victor Wembanyama signs with the Dallas Mavericks, but the White Power is still the starting center, man. Yikes. Hold on a second. Let me go to my make sure my okay. I'm good. Johnny B says Udoka is still available. Y'all want Udoka, huh?
I'm gonna tell you right now, if Kid, if this season ends bad and it starts off bad next year, I would not be surprised if Kid's fired.
Yeah, I think next year. I think this year. I don't think he's getting fired. I think it will have to be next year.
Yeah, next year, if it starts off bad,
if we underachieve, so we don't make it. If we don't win a series this year, right, and then
come out the gate struggling next year,
yeah, he's probably gone. It's a wrap. Let's see. Vaughn says props to Seawood for keeping it cool. If I was on his place, I would be so mad. Yeah, probably 600 after the season.
Hey, he said some things before, Vaughn.
Yeah.
It's kind of subtle, but you know what I'm saying. Like
Johnny B says Lawson.
I agree.
Hey,
I do that, Johnny.
Hey, Riv says Jeff Green looked like an All NBA player versus us tonight. Yeah, Jeff Green always looked good against us. Jeff Green, that dude. I like Jeff Green. I take him as a vet, like a vet dude. That's just Jeff Green still got game, man. Jeff Green, nice. He been nice though.
He can guard multiple positions.
Yeah, he one of those guys. I think the players and all know that he was like that dude to the heart injury. I mean, the heart surgery, whatever it was. Like Jeff Green was nice, man. Riv says we need to gut our roster outside of Luka, Kai, Wood, Green, and Hardy. Then add all new players. Just about.
That'd be nice.
Just about. Vaughn says the season almost over. Kid should have no excuses about rotation. He should just have it out already, unless he is purposely doing it to mess with someone on the roster. Yeah, I don't get it by now. I
said that, Vaughn. I said you 60 games in, we still have questions. This makes no sense, bro. We didn't have questions after 60 games last year. You knew what time it was. Now it's like, what are we doing?
What up, hero today? He says the White Power, 30 minutes played, 2 rebounds, and 73 turkeys handed out this past Thanksgiving. Hey, man, he had like 9 rebounds a day. Better give him his credit.
Hold on. Yeah. No, he had 10 rebounds.
Ooh.
8 points, 10 rebounds, man. He
He
all-star.
almost had a double-double. This would have been the second one of the year. How about that? When I was starting center.
Hey, that would have been his second for his career.
Bro, I was starting center, got 1 double-double this whole season.
Stop playing,
Bro.
King. Who? Oh, you talking about? Oh, you talking about Theo Pinson?
Yo, they gonna never give us a job for the Dallas Mavericks, man.
Sorry, man. I'm
It's all
sorry. I
your
like
fault, man.
everybody.
It's
I like
all your
everybody.
fault. Johnny B says Frank should have been waived and in the buyout market right now. I mean, he wouldn't be in the buyout market right now. For,
Johnny, that's the quote of the night. You right. I didn't think about that. You are right, bro. He should have been gone, man.
Bro, other teams was cutting Terrence Ross and all. We still got Frank Ntilikina.
Thank you. Come on, man. You right,
Bro,
Johnny.
I take Patrick Beverly over Frank Ntilikina.
I take Patrick Beverly right now. Not now, but right now.
Bro, our team is trash that we willing to pick up any trash. Anybody's other trash to make it like treasure for us, hopefully. This is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I know Frank. I know Beverly. As much as he had these antics, I know he's gonna show some heart out there.
Oh, he'd love to play with Luka.
Yeah.
Div says, ask yourself, why did a well-established coach leave the Mavs? Because of Luka? No, he left because he knew he would be blamed for this crap roster he got up before it went to. It could be part of it, man. I mean, but he wanted to keep the Dwight Powell too, though. Let's keep it real.
Let's not act like he didn't want to keep Dwight Powell, play him 86 minutes a game, so
and then play Boban over and over again. You feel me? So I don't know. Film study says, why isn't Morris getting minutes? Allegedly,
he out of shape.
Yeah,
like I said, like we just said, we're gonna find out, film, after the All-Star break. If we come back after the All-Star break and he's not playing, you know we going in. I'm telling you that now.
Riv says Luka gotta become cold-blooded. Man talking about he'd take Powell with him to an island because he's a great teammate. Luka gotta unattach himself from these scrubs. Hey man, we've been saying the same thing. Riv's like he gotta get off that being friends with these dudes. He just say, why is he here? Get him off my team. That's how I want Luka to react.
If Luka was okay with them trading Dodo, he need to be okay with trading Powell too. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I would have kept Dodo over Powell.
Powell, absolutely, but nobody wanted Powell. I'm
just saying in general. So like, you can let him go. You definitely can let him go. I'm just saying.
If Kai and Wood leave, that's 40 to 50 million cap free right there. Yeah, if they both leave, but I mean, who you getting? Who we going for? Chris Middleton? That's going to be a championship team.
He ain't going nowhere.
Luka and Chris, even if he did, Luka and Chris Middleton, you think a championship team? Hell no. No.
and no disrespect to Chris Middleton. I'm not overpaying him. I'm not giving him that type of money.
I keep telling you, I don't think Chris Middleton that good and all. I think it's going to expose at the end of the day when they get in the playoffs and all again. I really think they got an easier championship, but that's another conversation. Div says, no way in hell Kyrie wants to stay here, man. He will have options to go to the Suns. How you going to the Suns? I don't know. They keep saying that, but like, how they going to pay for him?
I was just about to say, Div, that's a lot of money you naming off right there with KD and Booker, bro. That's a lot of money tied. And Chris Paul. Remember, Chris Paul still got money tied.
All of them are max players. Every single one of them. Or play with Green, Frank Ntilikina, and Powell. LMFAO, come on, guys. Would you stay? I mean, I don't know if I would, but I want to play with Luka, though.
Two of them guys are free agents, so he might not have to play with them guys.
He might be able to stay in impact free agency, though. That's the one thing I'm like, if Kyrie was to stay and we let them guys go, he could impact some other guys coming on the team and playing and all.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because allegedly, I'm hearing that they talked to DeMarcus Cousins. I don't know if it's true or not, and he said he'd like to play for us.
Shoot, I take DeMarcus Cousins.
I'm afraid right now. I take him though. I mean, it's better than Dwight Powell.
Better than Dwight Powell. I take
even on one leg, he's better than Dwight Powell. Live says, I do not like it, but we all will have to forget about a new big man. Kid wants to rely on small ball. They will hopefully get a good wing. That's it. Big man leftovers is what Mavs will get. And I told you, Kid said something about he ain't worried about people scoring on him in the interior, man. I'm like, huh?
See what I'm saying? Bro.
The object is to score more points than them. I'm like, with who?
Kids say stuff like that. We supposed to sit here and check you serious, bro.
Hero said Kyrie will sign with us because we can give him the most money. It will probably be a sign and trade. Hey, man, whatever. If it's signed, whatever right now, man. Like, I just need the Mavs to get some type of direction again, man. I thought I knew they were about to get one. We'll see.
I feel like Nico got the star player with Luka, and they just need to build around them two, that's what Tim McMahon said they're going to try to do. If Kyrie resigns, they're going to try to build around those two. It might be up to Nico and them to kind of convince him, like, yo, just stay here. We're going to build this thing the right way around you two guys.
And then get them, hopefully they can build some type of friendship. And then, you feel me, they can talk to them as far as guys they feel like they need together. Like saying, hey, let's go get them and him.
Right.
Live says, Mavs game should be easy. One Spanish PNR with Kyrie as second block, so Luka can post up with Kyrie on the perimeter. 2, Luka Wood PNR. 3, Kyrie Wood PNR. Hey, I've been saying it all year, Live. I don't know why they don't just run the Luka Christian Wood pick and roll to the ground, and then now, like I saw it working in that one game where Kyrie didn't shoot it when they did the Luka Kyrie pick and roll, and he just kept passing out to the perimeter, and Kyrie was wide open, but he said I should have shot the ball, and he didn't. It would work all the time, but hey, Jason Kidd, I'm indifferent.
We need Don Nelson. He'll run the pick up. He'll do.
Don Nelson
game, run that to death.
Don Nelson would play amazing with this line. Christian Wood would be unbelievable. Rev says if Luka leaves, I pray no one goes to the Mavs games and stop buying merchandise. Mark Cuban will answer for this. Excuse me, everyone needs to press him into selling the team. That's what I was saying, man. Like at some point, I gotta.
To be honest with you, Reeves, I think this Kyrie signing bought him time.
Hero today said locked on man. Said King won't say it to his face. Show me the proof that he said that, and you'll see. Next, Hero said them boys going to hit you with them Star Wars lightsabers. You wildin'. You wildin', man. You wildin'. We got nothing but love here. I don't know what y'all talking about, man.
Hero, I can't say nothing. I got blamed today, so I gotta keep my mouth closed.
Yeah, y'all trying to get him banned from any Maverick conversation in the future.
You know what I'm saying?
Michael Douglas said, y'all hear how James Dolan uses facial recognition software in the MSG to confront or ban people who criticize him. Hey man, they were kicking out
hard on him.
They were kicking out Fire Mark Cuban, right? For yelling Fire Mark Cuban.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to kick him out and off. I'm like, what, Mark? Like this guy paid to be in whatever seat he is in your arena where you can hear him, and you're gonna.
You heard what Chris said too. He said he talked bad about everybody else. Yeah, but he said once he said Fire Mark Cuban, that was it. Like, oh no, you can't do that. You're gonna kick you out the stadium. It's like, bro.
Dr. Van Nostrand said, who's the best team in the West? Bro, I have no clue, man.
It might be the Nuggets.
It might be the Timberwolves if they get cat bet. I mean, I have no clue, man. That's why this team. I think that's why this season bothers us so much.
Yeah, because it's not one definitive team.
The West phony, man.
We beaten everybody so far in the West. It's like you can.
The West was phony this year.
String some games together.
This was our year. So I don't know. Hero says Luka Doncic has a heel injury. Defense is a problem because you can't move laterally as easy. He was playing good defense until the ankle and foot injury. Yeah, Hero. So I'm saying like his I think it is a heel injury as well. As far as because his scoring is easy, he can just get that, but he can't move as far as moving with the defense because of that. I don't think so. Hopefully he's healthy after the All-Star break.
That's why I asked, can he just sit out the All-Star game?
Yeah. Riv says major facts, Ro. I rock with my Mavericks first and foremost is MFFL. Yep. What up, Ben? He's a Glow Yard Gang member. He says, I don't understand why we didn't play Wood in the starting lineup with Kyrie not playing Kid, bro.
That's what we've been saying, Ben. Nobody could figure it out.
Man. Vaughn says, if Wood go, he's going to be a problem. He's going to do well to any team he goes to. Like, if he goes to Miami, imagine him at Bam.
Oh, my God. I don't even want to imagine that. It's going to be bad, bro. They going to know how to use him. I know that. I
see this right here. My answer this. Usually, Johan, WTMs, but he said, sorry, late from work. Just wanted to ask why Kyrie did not play today against the Denver Nuggets. Because he had
back tightness.
Back tightness. So they just set him out. He's fine.
Gave a head start on his wrist for the All-Star game.
Yeah, Hero says you can see the confidence has left Josh Green. It's all in his body language. And that's the part where I'm like, Luka got him. Kyrie was flowing with him. Kyrie was falling back and was flowing with him. Luka has changed the game kind of for him. And that's not a bad thing. It is what Luka is. They gotta compromise. They gotta make gray, as I tell my son. Like I tell my son all the time, like me and you, we gotta compromise in the middle and black and white, we gotta make gray. Like they gotta make gray, man. They got to figure out how to do this and just get it together. I'm not going all downhill yet. It's only been like 4 games or so. It takes time.
I told you what it is, man. Just from watching it, it just looks like because everybody and their mama knows now about Josh Green.
I think he'll get it back though.
I think he will too. I don't think it's just like him just going in there getting his buckets effortlessly because people aren't just like respecting him like that. Teams are starting to respect him now, bro. Like they honing in on you now too.
But without Kyrie now they can play differently on the perimeter though.
Yes,
Luke and Kyrie, he gets a bunch of those, like we said, wide open lanes to the rim.
Because matter of fact, look how many open threes he was getting in that Sacramento game when Kyrie and Luke was in there together with him.
That's what
so
I'm
it's
saying.
A difference. It's like you part of the scouting report now, man.
Yeah, especially when he moved up. He moved up the pecking
you in there dropping these 20-point games and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, you on the post scouting report. Like I told you, them teams wanted him in trades and stuff.
Johnny B said, I still don't trust Nico. You'll never trust Nico, Johnny B. I don't know what he got to do. He done got rid of all the getting rid of guys we don't.
He done got you a favorite point guard. You still don't trust.
And you still like, I just don't trust this man. I don't know. Like you want him to change the whole team overnight. He's supposed to get Kyrie, DeAndre Ayton this trade off season, OG Anunoby. He's supposed to get all those guys. I don't know what you want from Johnny B, but he doing his job in my opinion. I'm fine with what he's doing so far. Johnny B says the Cavs just bought out Kevin Love. Would you rather him?
Wait, are you serious?
I guess so, bro.
Hold on. Keep talking, King.
Oh, I guess you want Kevin Love now? I guess Ro want Kevin Love, man. That ain't gonna help us defensively at all. I don't know, man.
Wait a minute. I don't know, this.
I don't know, Ro, man. I don't know if I want Kevin Love, bro. What is it gonna help us with?
King, listen to me, okay? I'm not saying. I mean.
He not playing Christian Wood. Why he gonna play Kevin Love?
Good point. That's a good point.
He not playing Christian Wood. Why would he play Kevin Love?
They were talking about they weren't gonna cook Kevin Love. Now suddenly they did.
That's fine. He don't play crazy. Christian Wood. Why would he play Kevin Love? That's all I want to know.
Yeah. Dang, boy, that'd be nice to have Kevin Love. I know he'll get some rebounds.
You know he will get rebounds. You're right. You're right on that one. He will get rebounds.
And he'll hit open threes.
And he'll hit open threes. You're right about that one. But he might get cooked on defense, though.
They're saying the Heat, They're saying the Heat is expecting to emerge as a suitor for him. Damn, I didn't even know that, bro. They said they wasn't going to cut him.
Dave says, who do you prefer? Frank, you want to go to 45, bro?
Yeah, we can go to 45.
Okay, who do you prefer, Frank or Westbrook? Do you prefer Theo Pinson or Patrick Beverly?
Patrick Beverly.
Like, what WTF are we doing as an organization? I don't know.
Did Patrick Beverly officially get bought out yet?
I don't think he did yet. Not yet. Div says Luke is not playing D because he is tired and has no belief it matters. He knows if he plays D, he will be weak on offense. Plus, he's hurt. He isn't 100%. Yeah. But again, Div, we can't give him that excuse. That's the thing. Like I can't keep giving the guy an excuse to just say don't play defense. Like if this is anybody else, if what's his name? Y'all get on Christian Wood. Literally, Christian Wood will go out here and put up a point a minute, bro, and everybody would go to the show and start saying, well, Christian Wood lost on defense. He missing assignments and all that stuff. But we just keep saying. Like I understand he hurt. Well, if you hurt, bro, you need to sit out until you back. Like you feel me? Like I can't keep giving excuses. I need Luka to play it right. Like nobody's yelling. Devin Booker hurt. Like okay, be hurt then until you can come back and you can play. Giannis, like we're not gonna say, well, don't play defense, Giannis. We can't do that. That's the part. I'm not trying to be hurtful. I'm not trying to blame Luka for anything, but I need him. That's stuff we always wanted to be better at since day one. His first year, I've been wanting Luka to step up on this. I said this was the last things he needed to do. What up, Smito? He said just woke up. Josh Green. What's not Josh Green? What's the other one?
No, he just said Jay Green. The wrong one with 24. What happened?
What's the other Jay Green? I can't think of his name right now. I just lost his name.
Jeff Green.
Jeff Green. Golly, yep. What happened? He was just Jeff Green, man. Just Jeff Green in this.
Our lockdown defenders got burnt today.
Yeah. Div says people don't realize Luka can play D, but he isn't going to because he is hurt. It is so obvious to me he is hurt. Plus, there is no belief he thinks they can win, so motivation is off. But he just was a second ago, Div, like he was just all excited and all to start playing with the team after they were winning. So I feel like we just giving him excuses, man. Like we were just winning a couple games. We were just playing for third seed almost.
Yeah, exactly. We close to third seed. We actually were one game behind.
Yeah, we'd have won that game.
We won that game. We would have had third. Yeah, we would have been third.
I don't get it, but Johnny B says, I hope loss and injury isn't bad because I can see them doing him like they did on Maroon.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, Johnny. I swear I was thinking that too.
Yeah, Dallas is number one on offense with Luka on the court this season, 28th with him off. The problem is an offense. The defense needs to change. Luka, by the numbers, has underrated. Luka can play defense. We know he can play defense. Hero, that's the issue.
We saw it for sure last year. Like I said, yeah, they were top 7 in defense last year. Because, like I said, when he bought in, that's when they were top 7 in defense.
Bro, the way basketball is with 5 guys, if one guy is just not playing defense, that's enough to just cook. It's 5-on-4 then. Like that you can't just say I'm gonna give you buckets on one side and then give up a bucket on the other side. It won't work. You can't win that way. That's not how the game goes. Div says Houston Rockets had more talent than the Mavs ever had. Houston has a center. We are missing the biggest help Luka needs. We need an athletic big who is a total threat of being set up by Luka. Yes.
What you talking about? We got Dwight Powell. What you talking about?
You still don't know or want to know why our defense was good last season. Defensive rating with KP was 5th in the league. Defensive rating after the trade was 16th in the league. Overall 7th. And Smito, you keep saying that, and I keep telling you KP was missing hella games last year. At the beginning, the defense was good. So what's the excuse for when the defense was good before the trade when he was missing all those games? He was out a bunch of games for the trade. Exactly. And we had a great defense.
Like Smito, it's like I said, I got to tell you last show. Those numbers that you throw up, that's cute and everything, bro. That's nice.
I watch with my eyes.
Thank you. We watch with our eyes, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, you're not fooling nobody with. It was 5th in the league with defense. Like King said, he was out for like 2 or 3 weeks before he got traded, and we still had a top 7 defense. So
he was officially a part of the team, but he wasn't playing.
Exactly.
So it wasn't because of him. The defense looked good. Like he was not playing, Smito. But I understand what you're saying. Like,
that's the case. Then let me ask you this question, then, Smito. If he was that much of a help on their defense and help to fit in the league, why isn't Washington top 5 on defense?
They got him and Daniel Gafford, so they should definitely be. With all that, you got more of an argument for what's his name, Maxi Kleber than you got for KP, man. Come on,
exactly. Like we see with our eyes, bro. Like them numbers is cute and everything, but come on, man, we watch with our eyes, bro.
Right. Hold on. I'm going to get to the next one. Backpack says, so if Luka can't play fast offense and role players can't play offense, I guess one of them have to go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Backpack. Then the front office has to change the team around them. You can't be playing with these same guys that can't do the same thing. Something has to change or we won't win. Smito says Kid needs a good rim protector for his system. I don't say KP was the greatest thing ever, just that our defense will not be good until we get a true rim protector. So yes on that one, but bruh, this year when Christian Wood has played, he's been better rim protector than KP. This year when Christian Wood has been playing and getting minutes, he's been a better rim protector than KP. I've seen it with my eyes. I've seen Christian Wood get blocks more than KP did, go on a run longer than KP's ever had, 2 blocks for our team. I've seen all of that stuff, bro. I think you've seen it too.
And Smito, you probably was asleep when you heard me go on my rant about the whole. We've already seen this team have perimeter guys, and I brought up the example of the 2011 team. We had perimeter guys that played defense. When did the team finally change and get better at defense? When they got that guy back there. You know what I'm saying? Get you a guy back there, and let's see what that can do for this team. Maybe that will help those perimeter guys that we got on our team.
He said, Hero says hard to improve on an offense that he leads when he's number 1 on the court. 2 games is anecdotal evidence. How did the offense look when the Kings almost caught up? Kyrie admitted he was tired. Yes, but Hero, y'all still okay. Luka Doncic is amazing. He is enough by himself. He's a one-man wrecking crew. I've told y'all I think he's the greatest offensive weapon of all time. Michael Jordan was the same way, guys. It's not a new thing. You can't win basketball games by yourself. You can't. You're not going to do it in the playoffs for sure, and you can't do it a lot in the regular season by yourself. It's just Luke is great at it. He's a floor raiser and all that stuff. We talk about it. But for the team to get where they want to be, they need guys to mesh. The reason why this team doesn't look good is because Luka does Luka magic things, and he gets his team more wins than they should get. This team is not good. I'm not disagreeing with you. Yes, Luka should play a different style with the team, but you're saying the other team should be able to play the style he plays. Yes, but we don't have guys that can make wide open threes and stuff. So it doesn't look good. We just need Luka to go score all the time and make buckets by himself. What I'm saying is that's not going to last. That's not going to win us a bunch of games. That's not going to look good in the playoffs. It's not going to get us a championship. That's not going to happen. So you're right. Either we need to change the players to get to help Luka out, where he got guys and dogs like Ralph says that can play 3 and D and actually make shots, play defense, and dribble the ball when stuff happens. Or we need Luka to speed the game up to play better for these guys we have right now. If we don't, neither one of those happen, then we just sitting here waiting in limbo, guys, until something happens. That's all I'm saying.
All right, this by King.
Mm-hmm.
Logan says if MJ and Kobe played on both sides, so can Luka.
There you go, Logan. That's all I'm saying, man. Like I don't get why I got on.
We killed James Harden for it.
Yeah, I don't. It ain't that he can't do it. That's the issue, that we know he can do it. Then always do it. Always do it. Don't sometimes do it. That's you build habits, bruh. You building bad habits by doing it. You should always try to play defense. That means you would always be playing defense. He said that level of movement isn't sustainable. Yeah, it ain't when he's hurt. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all tell us what your opinion is. What you think the team should do there right now? If not in the free agency, no, we talking about right now with the current team we have. You think we should just play Luka 48 minutes a game then and tell him to just score? Because he ain't gonna be able to do that. We've seen enough with Skip Bayless, and I'm talking about the fourth quarter scoring, where he only going 1 of 5 in the fourth quarter, or whatever, because he's usually tired from doing all his work the whole game. So you guys tell me what you want to do, because he doesn't got to go get conditioned either. So if he's not conditioned, he can't play 48 minutes a game. And I don't know what you guys want. Like, we all see it with our eyes what's going on in the game. Y'all can see it, but it's like we can't now. I don't.
Okay, we about to end this show, but I'm gonna get on. Can you please read this, please?
Smito says, no, sorry, getting 2 blocks is not rim protection. Sorry, but this conversation is pointless. So what's rim protection KP do then?
Smito, you know what's funny about this, bro? This reminds me of when I was listening to We Talk Hawks, right? Mm-hmm. And shout out to Juan on the show, man. And he brought up the fact that he's comparing Trae Young and Luka. And these guys on there talking about, man, yeah, Trae Young is better than Luka, this and that and this. So Juan started throwing out stats. He said, hey, man, Luka's been on all NBA team, first team, all years but one. He's been an all-star every year except for one. Mm-hmm. Trae Young has only been on the third team one time, right? And so them guys like, oh, man, that don't mean nothing. That's what this comment that Smito said reminds me of. So if KP was the one that did the 2 blocks in that little span that Christian Wood did, you know he'd be throwing that in our face right now. Yeah. But because he didn't do it, now the 2 blocks don't matter. That's not protecting the rim.
Bro, do you remember when they were calling KP out on like ESPN and all that stuff because Damian Lillard was just cooking with pick and rolls over and over again? Like, guys were just doing it to KP and they were like, he has no lateral movement at all anymore. Yep. Guys were going past him and he couldn't block the shot at the rim or anything because he couldn't jump. You remember that? I remember that. Before
and what's our one issue that we're having right now with this team right now? People are constantly going to the rim layup lines. Yep. Team was scoring 60, 70 points on us in the paint. But yeah, you're right, Smito. The blocks don't mean nothing. You're right. That's probably why Washington is top 5 in defense right now, because the blocks don't matter. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. This conversation is pointless.
Bro, KP.
Like, wow.
I think we can pull up. Like, there are actually numbers, lies. Smito, you're a numbers guy. I think there are actually numbers that say KP was trash last year, defending the rim and all that. Of everything.
No. That doesn't fit his argument. So he's not going to look that up. Because remember, the blocks don't matter. They don't mean anything.
Because Christian Wood, when he was playing, his numbers were actually great as far as protecting the rim when he was playing. I remember him helping us win a couple games, bro, because of his defense blocking shots and all, blocking LeBron James at the rim, stuff like that. Oh, there you go, Shadows. Shout out to Shadows, who is a Glow Yard gang member.
Thank you, Shadows. That's all need to be said. Good night, everybody. Now, sudden block it don't matter. But if KP was doing it, he'd been throwing it in our face right now. Smito. All right, man. That's going to probably do it for us tonight, y'all. Listen, if you guys are brand new to the channel, guys, you already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys, and join the Glow Yard gang, guys. Also, hit that like button, guys, to help us build up that algorithm to bring in more Mad fans like yourself to join the Glow Yard gang. Glow Yard members, I know there's a lot of y'all still in here. give us an idea what y'all want to talk about on Friday, man, for y'all show. So give us an idea what y'all want to talk about. I mean, me and King can come up with a topic, but we want y'all to kind of come up with a topic since it's y'all show. Let us know what y'all want to talk about on the show. If not, we'll just come up with our own. Or you guys can tweet us, or or kind of answer down here in the comment section below. Let us know what y'all want to talk about for Friday's members only show. Also, guys, if you want to become a member, go ahead and hit that join button. If you're on an Android, it should be right next to the subscribe button. And if you're on an iPhone, guys, you have to go on your browser to youtube.com into our show page to hit the join button that way, or go on your computer and do it that way. Also, follow us on all our socials: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and the Tickety Talks. And we're also on Twitch, guys. You guys can follow us on there. Also, what time is it? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm tired. I had a long day, pretty much. So I'm gonna probably have this show posted in the morning for the podcast listeners, man. The folks who want to listen to us in podcast form. And King, is there anything I'm missing?
I want to click on one more real quick, bro. Just give me one more. Hero, love you too, man. It's nothing, but it's all love. You know what we're doing here. It's barbershop talk. But he says you guys falling into the media trap. He forced 4 steals tonight. I only saw 2 missed assignments and more from everyone else. Absolutely, an injury will affect effort. You can't move laterally. So it's not, again, if he's injured and he can't help us defensively, which is our major problem right now, he needs to sit until he can help us out defensively, because that's hurting us. One, tonight, the bigs destroyed us more. I feel like Jeff Green was going off, and that wasn't Luka's assignment. He was still getting some moves around him. But what's the excuse for Anthony Edwards? Anthony Edwards picked apart Luka Doncic the last game. Literally picked him apart and was cooking him. Yeah, he was cooking him the last game. So it could be an injury, but what we're saying is that he's not helping us right now by being injured and letting people cook him.
And the answer to falling for the media trap, I don't listen to the media.
Yeah, I'm not falling for no media trap. Come on here, bro.
I don't listen to not one of them. But yeah, with all that being said, man, we'll be back here. Oh no, we off.
Yeah, till Friday. Remember
till Friday, and then after that,
the next week.
What's the schedule?
Probably Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday.
What's 23rd?
I have no clue.
Damn, what's that, bro? 23rd. That's I gotta pull my phone now, bro.
Y'all know what it is. This is not professional.
Not professional at all. 23rd. Oh, that's next Thursday.
Thursday, yeah. We got a whole week.
Ooh, you got a week off, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work. So yeah, we'll be back on the 23rd next Thursday. The Mavs play the Spurs here at home. So that'd be a regular start time. Same Mav channel. Y'all know how that go.
Yep. Share, more share. I forgot to say, you guys, thank God, appreciate y'all as always. Thanks for all the love in here. Thanks for all the comments. We love y'all. Keep it up. Shout out on Twitter. Let's go off. Let's stay toxic on Twitter. And let's keep it all friendly though, guys.
Yes, sir. With all that being said, it is your boy Real. I got my boy King. We talk Mavs here on the Globe Mavs YouTube channel. Go Mavs. Yeah, I got my Mavs stuff back here, man. Mavs. You'll see what it is. And we out this piece. I did it again, King. I did it again, bro. And here we go.